Hello. Better late than never, right? I woke up during the first quarter. By the way, there's a reason I haven't been live this weekend. Let me just check if it is working first, otherwise it's very awkward. I don't even know if it's working. Hang on. Yeah, it's working, Yeah, so I did a lot of overtime at work this weekend. I did a 12-hour shift on Friday, which started at 10, and then 10:50 was when the Friday night game kicked off. And then yesterday I was at work on my day off. I worked at 10 as well, did a full 8-hour shift, so like, yeah, Saturday as well, it's just like, because I was working Friday and Saturday at the time of the games, time of the night games, couldn't do it, so yeah. But I'm here, not working today, even though they actually asked me to come in. I'm just like, nope, F1's on today. Collingwood's first goal of the game. Am I a jinx? Have Collingwood got a goal because I came on here? That's what I want to know. Because that might be the case. I also hear that God goes to beating Richmond. Yeah, 27 points. Hello, AFL legend. Maybe you said the Suns would win. No, I don't remember that, but I believe you. A lot of points scored in Essendon Geelong. I've literally just seen that scoreline. I've seen all of the other scorelines. You tipped the Suns and Crows as upsets. So far, so good for you. If Collingwood win, it's my fault. They scored their first goal when I went live. Next round is really looking quite tasty. Collingwood Sydney next Sunday. This one's an average form, cost ourselves in the close games against Port and GWS. Yeah, losing by a point was quite a mad scoreline to see. Is that worth reacting to? Is it the last 2 minutes or highlights? I got time today. What was I meant to do from last week anyway? The Hawthorn lost to Adelaide and Anzac Day. I need to write this all down. Remember when I reacted to Richmond Dogs and they said Richmond finals contender? Well, you know, I'm glad they're flopping. All right, after what I witnessed last year at the MCG, I'm good. I'm good at being wrong there. Last 2 minutes or highlights to the Sydney game, Mask? Curious. Same with St Kilda Port Adelaide. Behind. Again, if Collingwood win, it's my fault because they scored their first goal when I got on here, and since then they've looked good going forward, except they're not shooting properly, and they got another behind now. I got the games down that I was supposed to do last week. Hawthorn, Adelaide, and Anzac Day, and then oh, what a goal! Well, again, it will be my fault. That's Collingwood's second goal. I've only seen Collingwood goals since going live. You don't know you're listening to the last goal of that, okay. I'll just stick to highlights for all 4 games. I was a little bit annoyed to see the Saints lost by a few points again. I'm just like, oh, damn it! I didn't expect the Saints to be in the 8, but after the start they had, I thought, oh, okay, maybe they could be. So then I started thinking, yes, let's back them now, especially after winning last week. And then in the second time in 3 weeks, they lose by a few points. I'm just like, why? Every team I back just doesn't like to do things easy. They'll still be like 3rd or something anyway, even if Collingwood win. Highlights of Port Saints. Alright. Port are doing very well in the close games this year. Yeah. Beat Sydney as well. Also, people have reactions to highlights and last 2 minutes of games and this year footage on the screen. How are they getting away with it? Maybe AFL doesn't like me. I completely forgot. I forgot to do my YouTube shorts this weekend. I have an excuse though. I do have an excuse. I did overtime shifts. That's my excuse. Thursday I worked until 10, normal day, and then Friday they're just like, "You want to come in 4 hours early, do overtime?" I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." I spent too much money in LA. Let me get some money, earn some money back. I did 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, that's why there wasn't a reaction on Friday, live stream reaction, because it was at 10:50. And then I thought, more money! Day off yesterday, I did a full shift, but I did it like 10 to 6, which also meant I missed the night games again. But again, more overtime, and then today's my day off. Luckily, I was very tired today. I did my shift, I went to cinema, I came back, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to bed. And now I can watch this, and I was still late. I still missed the whole quarter. I was actually watching the second quarter, but I was having breakfast, which is unusual because normally I can't eat in the first 2 hours of him waking up. I'm just like, how can I eat right now? This is weird. maybe I just had to go sleep. I don't know. Watch Into the Wild and quit. What's Into the Wild? I assume that's like a reality show where you go into the wild and live there. Last year, Port lost 7 games by under 2 goals, but won 6 games by under 2 goals in 2021. And are good this year in close ones again. Oh, it's all about fortune. If Suns choke, you'll be very annoyed. Like, what's going on? Are they choking? Don't tell me they're actually choking. No, it's still 27 points. No, it's 15 points. What? So I said 27 because the page didn't refresh. 15 points! There's still 9 minutes 17 left. I should have woken up 2 hours earlier, bro. I'm watching the wrong game. It's a movie. After graduating from Emory University, top student athlete Christopher McCandles abandons his possessions, gives his entire 24 grand savings account to charity, and hitchhikes to Alaska to live in the wilderness. Along the way, Christopher encounters a series of characters that shape his life. Interesting. That actually sounds quite fun. I'm going to add this to my list. The Giants' last 4 wins against the Swans have been by a combined 6 points. It was based on a true story. I see. Can the Crows wake up, please? I don't think they've scored a point since I've gone live. The Crows are incompetent. Well, they had a competent first quarter. They just forgot how to play since I went live. Maybe they know. Maybe I'm a jinx. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what Tex is doing there. What is that? Tex making an amateur error. What's going on? You're meant to be a veteran. That's another Collingwood goal. All I've seen is Collingwood points since I've come live. Excuse me. My prediction of Richmond 9th is looking generous, but you had them in the top 4 in your predictions. What's my worst one so far? Essendon 17th is definitely one. That's a Hawthorn 13th, that's one. It's not as bad as Essendon one though. What else? Who did I have in the 8th? I had Freo third. That's gonna look terrible when I look at end of round 23. That's gonna look awful. What else did I get like horribly wrong? I can't even think of it. Make a video amending. Well, the rules I set for myself, whatever ladder predictions I make, that's what sticks. The only different one I can use is the ladder predictor one, which I did like a day later, or even like I think it was like a week later. Actually, I did it quite late. Although that one had like what 16 wins for 11th place, anyways. But like positions wise, we can look at that one. So either that one or the main one I did. Changing it now would be cheating a bit, I think. Is it worse having Freo Richmond top 4? I think Richmond are lower as probably Richmond. Have a bit of fighting at the end, you know, just shoving. No one's punching each other because no one's stupid enough to get a suspension. At least not in this game. Well, hopefully this means they have a close game on our hands. Adelaide got 10 behind, you know. What's up with that? 3 goals 10 to 3 goals 4. What's going on here? Gold Coast by 22, 4 minutes left. Well, I mean, look, it is half time here. It's not like this game gonna overlap. Let me watch that. Let me watch Gold Coast ending. Right, let's see. 3:56 left. Gold Coast have a set shot as well. Alex Sexton. 6 disposals, 2 contested possessions. Post. 23 points. How could I predict Freo to win games? I was basing it on last season. I thought, hey, they made the finals, they won a final, they can build on that and do better this year. That was my logic. But clearly they forgot how to play football. I didn't think that would happen. I thought they were on the up, not back down again. I didn't realise it'd be step forward, step back. I thought it'd be step forward, step forward. They'll win next week though, they got all fought. We're gonna get smashed on Optus. It's Optus, right? Yeah, it is. I knew we were away against them, but you never know. Sometimes it can be different ground, but yeah, it's Optus. We have won there before, I think 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? I can't remember. There was a season when we were awful, but we won there. And it wasn't that long ago. Last year was a deviation from the rule. I thought it wouldn't be a deviation. That's the thing. I was fooled. I thought, oh, maybe this is like a turning point. 2 minutes to go, 23 points. Suns defending okay. Suns have got possession now. They'll be alright. The Tigers won't get 4 goals in 90 seconds. It's good. They'll be alright. The commentators always are biased towards Collingwood and Richmond. We'll be pissed as the Tigers have been beaten. Turning to stateside too. I don't play this guy either. What do you mean the Hawks dominated the Dogs for 3 quarters and actually can score? The Hawks will win. I hope you're right. Because you have more faith in Hawthorn than I do. I don't think we'll beat Freo. But I hope you're right. I really do. I'm definitely going to tip Freo. But I hope that tip is wrong. Speaking of tips, how are my tips doing? I haven't checked my tips. I've forgotten half my tips. Yeah. Last week I tipped Freo. I didn't realise. I got 2 wrong. I got Sydney wrong, only by a point, and I got St Kilda wrong. The 2 I got wrong were by a few points. I also tipped Richmond, so that's the 3rd one wrong. And I tipped Adelaide. At the moment, they're struggling a bit. Surely I've dropped in the... No, I'm still first in the comp, but I'm sure I'll go down after the next 2 games. Hello, Mr. Flying Pies. If BT was commentating, he would still continuously ramble about how the Tigers are still in the charts. Gold Coast win. 24 points. Look, I doubted Gold Coast, and I still don't rate them, but this is a good win. Next week, they could build on this against the Eagles. No, that's the round 8, sorry. Against Melbourne. You never know. Yeah. Miracles can happen. But they got like West Coast after that, Adopters. That they could win that one. And then who they got? They got the Lions. Oh, that's the Q Clash. You never know the Q Clash. I mean, it's one of the weakest rivalries because it's it's more the Lions winning. But I think like it'll be closer this year. It'll be close this year, I think. Gold Coast have beaten Geelong, North Melbourne, and Richmond. So that's not bad. North Melbourne, not necessarily that impressive, but only 10% tip the Suns. So great tip for you. How long left until the second quarter? It's the third quarter. Sorry. I'm gonna record like 3 videos. I will be back. I'm literally gonna be sitting right here, but yeah. Second half, I shall be back. Where's this back soon button? There it is. Hello there, I'm back. Hang on. Could you see that on the stream? Probably not. Took longer than I thought to record those videos, but I'm back. Recorded early 2 instead of 3. Why is this disconnected? Remind me what the April 23 release date is. May... It's this week, right? Yeah, Game Geek, I've noted that. I'm going to do those two, and I also forgot Hawthorne. I also forgot last week's Hawthorne and what's the other game? Forgotten, there's another game I forgot to do. What should I tips I got? You could tip all favourites, but it never happens. Sometimes it happens, but most of the time it doesn't. Especially like if you look at 2 rounds ago. 2 teams which are not expected to win, won. Oh, hello, Thomas. I've just seen your comments. It happened again. Umpires. You got robbed. You got robber. You got a robber at your house. You got to call the police, mate. The best tipsters are the ones that know nothing about footy. Tigers aren't even playing finals, mate. Today we got robbed. The match fixing was bad. Match fixing? Sorry, but the Gold Coast ones are better. I'm just reading a conversation between different commenters now. Every week the same thing happens. Still best team in the comp. Best team in the... And on you're like 16th. Bro, the only teams below you are Hawthorn and West Coast. Yeah. I assume you support Richard anyway. So that's the... you do. What was the other game I forgot to react to? I've listed it out anyway. Oh yeah, Anzac Day. The one I was meant to wake up for and I didn't. Finally! The Adelaide have scored their first points since I've gone live. Like, my word. Maybe I've not jinxed them. Maybe it's just a team shooting that specific direction, or the team that wins the quarter. That might mean Collingwood will win the game, but yeah. There's a review. Oh, it might have been touched. Oh, he might have actually touched it, actually. The umpires can have really good eyes sometimes. I'd never have spotted that. Well, I mean, it's not a goal, it's a point. Based on that replay, yeah. It looked like it was touched. So, it's Adelaide's first point since I've gone live. Not the first points. I've only got the one. Jinx It Off strikes again. Yep. Jinx It Off Productions over here. I would never have noticed that in real time. Which umpire caught that? That was brilliant. What a great kick there. Here we go, Adelaide's first goal. There you go. Adelaide's first goal since I went live. There it is. This one will actually be count. It's not touched this time. That was a great counter-attacking play. Big kick downfield. 2-on-1. Nice and easy. And it came from the umpire playing on as well, from an Adelaide free kick in their own 50. One end to the other, just like that. That was good. Well, Collingwood's first goal lifted them. Let's see if this goal lifts Adelaide back up. They have been ahead the whole time, but you know, they weren't exactly in the game second quarter. I have no idea what's going on with these. Are you asking about legally change my name to David Brioli? I'm not sure about that. I was confused at first. I'm just like, what's going on? The man caught. That might be a Collingwood goal. Man socket it. I'm aware of like a deed poll to change a name, but like, free kick Collingwood. Move to China and teach English. Yeah, it's a high-paying, easy to get a job. But like, surely it would be even harder to teach English if I don't know like their language as well, because like you can. How do I tell them this means that if I don't know what it means in Chinese? Goal for Collingwood. It's now a point. I thought the Crows are back in. Collingwood scored 2 goals. I am jinxed it off. I did want a close game though, so. But it's just that with the way the game's going since I went live, it's not felt like a close game. Maybe I should do one of those jobs where you work on a ship for 6 months. Just away from the world. I know someone who got offered that. When I went to college, there was someone in my college who got offered like to work 6 months on a ship. He was like, nah. Sell all my possessions and go live off the land hitchhiking around the world forever. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. So close. There's a mark. Go! Score! Go! Oh, you idiots! You idiots! You idiots! Who is that? Oh my days. Anyone else should see what the monstrosity that I just saw. I can't believe my eyes. I can't bloody believe my eyes. Through on goal, all the space in the world, puts it behind. That's one of the worst misses I've seen all season. Oh my days. He had so much space and time. He was close enough. And then he does that. I know Collingwood wins in SA. Adelaide 7 wins, Collingwood 13. They have double wins at Crow's home ground. Still annoyed by that miss. I found a clip of it already on Twitter. I'm going to retweet that. Director Jeremy Howe, compound, broken arm, slow motion replay. Why would I do that? Like, what is the use? Rory says no. Where's Family Guy reaction? I haven't had the time. I've only just did a request from the second channel that was like 9 days ago. Slow needs to kick this. He's not ranking, so he might kick straight. Goal for Sloan. 8 points. Could be 14, you know, but a certain person decided they can't kick straight. Ooh. Hello Luke, how you doing? Family Guy reactions make me famous. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Time in forward half in the third quarter, Adelaide 65%. That's a bit more like it, but you know, not enough points to show for it. Still 2 goals too. Eagles have won 3 of the last 34 games. I mean, that's not surprising. considering 23 of those were last season and lost 21. Thoughts on the results this weekend? Well, I was really frustrated by St Kilda losing by a few points again, but that's a very impressive win for Port again. Hawthorn losing, I expected. Wasn't as painful as losing in a close one 2 weeks in a row. Sydney losing surprised me, but the Giants did really well. Geelong beat Essendon, which I'm not surprised by, but yeah, that was a very high scoring game. Gold Coast being Richmond for me is the biggest surprise. I did not expect that because I don't rate Gold Coast that highly, but they were very good. I watched the ending of that game. Only 5 years ago, he was won the flag. Yeah. That was one of the best grand finals ever as well. Carlton and Melbourne smashed their games. Only surprise there really is the scoreline. Brisbane smashing Freo is not a surprise at all. Why aren't I mad at Hawthorn? Because we've won one game so far this season, and we've beaten by 29 points. So I was more annoyed about the last two games because we had the Giants on the ropes at the end, couldn't get the deciding goal, and there were two moments obviously from the Giants that won them the game in the last 2 minutes. I'm just like, damn it. And the off the line thing as well. And in Adelaide we choked it as well, so yeah. Only grand final I've seen that was under 10 goals. Yeah. When was the last close grand final before that Eagles won? Was it the Eagles won in 07? No, wait. No, 2010. 2010, the draw. Was 2012 close? I can't remember. I know Sydney beat Hawthorn, but I can't remember if it was close or not. Dogs Swans wasn't really a blowout either, was it? Twenty 2013, 2012. Twenty 13 was that Freo grand final, right? What could have been. So basically what you're saying, Mask, is if West Coast or Sydney are in the final, it will be close. If you completely forget about Collingwood St Kilda. It was 2016. Actually, 2013 was Freo. Never mind. You see, now it doesn't make sense. But 2016 and 2012, Sydney were involved. They were involved with West Coast 2007, 2006, and then 2018 West Coast. That's a lot of close grand finals. Or not, but all of them were like completely very close, but like closer than the recent ones by far. A lot of them are involving those two sides. Not even a score. Behind for Adelaide. 2010 replay was a blowout. Yeah, I know, but the original game was a draw. If only they had the extra time rule back then, that would have been crazy. What grand final was the worst? 2007 or 2019? 2022. Is that a cheating answer? 2019 was worse than that, to be fair. I mean, both were just teams getting smashed, didn't it? So, like for me personally, 2019, but that's because I watched it live. And I saw the Giants score one goal, and then Richmond just dominated the entire game after that. And there was no contest. There was no contest in the Geelong Port Adelaide one either, but yeah. What's going on? Alright, free kick Adelaide. Hello Thomas, how you doing? It's very far out. I don't expect a goal here from Luke Pedler, but I'm happy for him to prove me wrong. I'm not saying he can't do it, I'm just saying he's not going to do it. It's not even a score. See, as I said, it was a little bit too far. That's deliberate. That should be an Adelaide goal. Behind. Oh fuck! I jinxed it off strikes again. 14 behinds for Adelaide, you know. 14. 5-14 Adelaide. Collingwood 5-5. What's going on? Hello, Demon Fan. Cat, how you doing? Oh, is that Cat? Is that a new account? Or is this a different person? $2.49 to go in the third. Crows are tanking. They're still in the game for now. They've managed to stay ahead, even though they've scored 2 goals since I've gone live. So you know that's 3 goals actually. Oh hi Kat, how you doing? How's life? I hope this is a goal. Let's get a 15-point lead. Please be a goal. Yes! Finally! I wasn't barracking for Collingwood. What do you mean? I just wanted a good game. And it was a good game. So my logic at the start of the quarter actually makes sense. The team kicking that way is the team that wins the quarter. So come on, Adelaide. I agree. I love it if the Crows could win this one. How long to go in the quarter? 1:55 exactly. About to get a centre bounce going. 14 behinds is crazy though. They should be further ahead as well. Rankin, I don't know how he missed that, but if Crow wins, you finish around top of the ladder. Well, that's awesome. I'm not gonna look at the ladder right now. Melbourne Saints and Brisbane on 20. So are Port and Collingwood if they lose. Carlton on 18. That's a very tight ladder. If anyone's getting another goal, it's Adelaide at the moment. A minute to go, if they don't give the ball away, that is. Okay, they're comfortable right now. Taking their time. I don't see another goal at the moment. This should be the three-quarter time score. The Pirates will find a way to win this. I hope not. They have a habit of winning close ones. Mark it! No. Behind. 51. 15 behinds. They've scored more behinds than Collingwood combined scores. 5 seconds. There's a siren. Hopefully Adelaide win because you changed it to Adelaide last minute. Well, I tipped Adelaide originally. I've got 3 wrong. I tipped Richmond as well. And the other 2 I got wrong were both close games. Saints and Sydney. Well, hopefully what I said about the team shooting that specific way is winning the quarter. Because that would be Collingwood win the game. But I'm sure they'll be alright. Adelaide. One more quarter. I'll be right back. It's only a 5-minute break anyway. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. There you go. It is time. I put the wrong thing on, sorry. Why is that on? That one, yeah. That was from last week's stream. What have I missed? If Adelaide lose, they only have deserved supreme for inaccuracies. I agree. I think 15's behind says a lot. That Rankin one was the worst one. Don't know what he was doing. He had a free run at goal. Not too far out. Puts it wide. Oh, was I surprised? No, I wasn't surprised. I'd seen it in games before. It was just interesting witnessing it in person for the first time. Here we go. $50 meters. It's quite intriguing. Like, it's been a very interesting game. Having said that, Adelaide have averaged 2 goals a quarter, and they're still winning. Yes! That's a good start. 22 points. They're due another goal as well. It's 2 goals a quarter, bro. Collingwood need a big surge. I definitely picked some great games to watch. Apart from Hawthorn Richmond, that was terrible. I didn't mind Essendon Port Adelaide, even though that was a blowout as well. But that's because I just watched Hawthorn lose, so it kind of cheered me out. It cheered me up to see someone else lose by a big margin. Apart from that day, watched some pretty good games. Tassie was very cold, but, you know, at least Hawthorn won. It didn't take Collingwood long to get a mark. There's something about the wind, I'm telling you. It's that direction. The 3 quarters so far, the team going in that direction has won the quarter. There's something there. There's some sort of magic in that side of the ground. I thought Adelaide would break the ducks, but Collingwood have got a go now. Back to the margin we were at 2 minutes ago. Well, 2 game minutes ago anyway. That Melbourne Carlton game. Yeah, that was incredible. I can't believe I got the winning goal on camera. I wasn't even expecting it. I was just like, yeah, it's the last 30 seconds. It's very close. Let me just start filming. And then Like 2 seconds later, Costa scores that. I thought Carlson won as well. That was even funnier. And there was that Carlson fan in front of us, like a few years in front. He was celebrating. And then you see him after that Costa goal. He's just like this, standing up like that. Got you screaming like a maniac. That was quite the experience. That was a sneeze. Excuse me. Ah, damn it! There's a mark for Collingwood. Scoreable. Kind of wish it did go down to the Demon Army at half time that night. Yeah, that would have been crazy. I didn't mind though. Like, two options were cheer squad or the view that we had, obviously, and both were great options. Ah, he's missed. Yes, the Crows have some fortune. The Magpies can miss too. 15 points. Which is basically nothing, really. Considering you got more than half the quarter left. More than half. I mean, you got 3/4 of the quarter left. Careful, David. Melbourne play Collingwood in the first week of finals might sell out. I wouldn't have got a go on video. Yeah, that's possible. Who knows how that could have worked out. Adelaide can't really get past the halfway point. The Magpies did make an error though. Oh my days, what is that? Free kick. Crows panicking a little bit. You're predicting a Melbourne Collingwood Grand Final. That'd be insane if that happened. Imagine the atmosphere. When was the last time we got a grand final that was between two big MCG teams? I'm just curious. I'm trying to think now. Actually, I should specify that, actually. Play on. Nope. I should specify. Melbourne, Essendon, Collingwood, Richmond, Carlton. When was the last time two of those played each other in the grand final? Because I feel like it feels like it's been in eternity. I didn't get a seat on level 4 with the cheap seats for the angriest fans. They do that one day. Maybe it could be this year. Who knows? Dacos! Oh my days! Oh my Dacos! Why? Why? It's a great footballing name, but why? Why now? Come on, Crows. They've not done anything apart from their goal. The Magpies got all the momentum right now. The Crows have been ahead the whole game, but there's always room to choke. $2,000 was the last time. Damn. Well, that says a lot, really. The 1950s revisited. You said to Dad years ago, imagine the Melbourne Collingwood grand final. Dad said, no way, not those days again. Melbourne Essendon 2000. Such a long time ago. What it's like on level 4. The Crows gave away possession again. Oh my days, how have you dropped the mark? I mean, it wasn't easy. I wouldn't catch it either, but okay. Adelaide in possession again. They're lacking composure, the Crows. Not just with their shooting, which they haven't really done much of this quarter anyway, but like, there's no composure anywhere else either. There we go, that's a bit better. Given away, but should have Richmond Collingwood 2019. It would have been better as well, but you know, the Giants decided let's have a grand final in the prelim, and they just didn't turn up in the grand final. They kicked one goal at the start, and then they thought, yeah, we're done. We scored our goal, we're good, it's over. Collingwood have a kick now. Man, Collingwood Melbourne 2018, shame Melbourne lost to Cleveland that year. Yeah, that would have been quite something. Became a much better team after that, though. Melbourne did. It falls short, it's a behind, it's alright. But it's still getting closer. The Magpies haven't been ahead at all, right? I didn't see the first quarter, so I wouldn't know, but I know it was 28-2, but, you know, they could have scored the first score, but I have no idea. Again, the Crows are giving the ball away to the Magpies, needlessly. They can't handle the pressure right now. But I feel like half of these errors are not even Collingwood forcing them into errors. They're just making their errors by themselves. When Port wins, it's funny because they hate their coach. And then one of them sacked for years. I wanted Saints to win that game. Hopefully they won't... Ooh. Play on. I would have paid a Collingwood free kick there, but I'm not complaining. Honestly, I felt like the Collingwood player got knocked out. I'm just like, that's not a Magpies free kick. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that's not a free kick. Even if it's not brutal, it's still high contact. But, you know. He's bleeding as well. I thought he hit him in the neck. Oh well. There's literal like bloody proof that he got hit in the face. And it's still not a free kick. Again, not complaining because it's against Collingwood, but yeah. You're not convinced by the Saints. Fair enough. But I still feel like, you know, even when they've lost, they've only been a few points away. I know, like, they scored 2 goals in the last 2 minutes against Collingwood. Made it a bit closer than it actually was, but still. Sorry. I still feel like the Carlson win was impressive. Ten minutes to go. On the clock. 7:15:57. 7:49. Crows still ahead for now. Did he hold it? No, he didn't. Saints play North. They win by 90 plus. They are legit. By less than 90 clowns. Is that the marker of judgment, yeah? Is my gauntlet alive or dead? It was Carlton, so yeah, it's alive. I thought I was taking a bit of a risk there as well, but yeah. I thought that they should beat West Coast. Carlton sometimes can be unreliable, so I'm glad I got them out of the way. Maybe I should go with Saints next. They're playing North, right? Who they got in round 8? Oh, yeah, I mean, you said North. Some Marvel as well. You told me the Dogs was the right tip. Yeah, but like, obviously, I mean, they were playing Hawthorn, so, you know. But I think they'll win more games anyway. You know, I'm more convinced by them. I'm sure there'll be another game that there'll be a sure victory against. The Saints are the premiers. What do you mean? They were the premiers in 66? It was 66, right? It's funny because in our sport, England have won one trophy like ever, the World Cup in '66, and never won anything again. So the Saints are like the England of the AFL, if that makes sense. They even got a cross on their club logo. Sloan holding the ball. Thankfully, Elliot missed that. Sloan's got so much space. Take the kick, Murphy. Behind. Good defending, Collingwood. It's 9 points. 16 behinds for the Crows. This game could have been easier for them. But they don't want to do it the easy way. Adelaide free kick. Okay. I don't care if it's right or wrong. I'm not complaining. Anything that goes Adelaide's ways, I'm good. The way this season's going, we could have both Adelaide teams in the 8. Can you imagine that? He didn't shoot, unless it was a really bad shot. Free kick, Collingwood. That kick came to nothing. Should have just smashed it towards the goal. Would have at least got a point. 6 minutes to hold 9 points. Oh my days, what are you doing? Okay, my check's missed it, that's fine. Just kick it out. Good. The Crows survive and then give the ball back away. This is incredible. This whole passage is incredible. Behind Collingwood. 8 points. How are your nerves, Crows fans? I don't think there's any in the chat actually, but I'm not sure you're as nervous as the actual players. My word, the amount of errors. The Crows are playing like it's a bloody prelim. They just they can't hack the pressure at the moment. It's a low scoring quarter with too much time on. I hope so. The annoying thing is if Collingwood get the next goal, they're 2 points behind. Five minutes, 1 second. Come on, Adelaide. One more goal and you get you match your average of 2 goals a quarter, and you might win the game. This Collingwood pressure is so good. Oh my days. Adelaide get possession and you just get a Collingwood player just running at you. It's just non-stop. Dacos behind 7 points. Doesn't change too much. The Magpies still need a goal and a few extra points. But another point changes a lot, so... Oh, it's actually out on the full. I didn't realise. Okay, never mind. 8 points. It's still 8 points. Clearly I'm blind. Oh no! It's a behind. I thought it might be free kick Collingwood, but apparently it's not. It is high contact. Is there a review on that? Oh my days! If that was if that happened against Hawthorn, I would have been screaming. I would have been like, is that a free kick? I'm not complaining. That was so close though. Bro, it's not going past halfway point. Literally, 80% of the last 5 minutes have been in Collingwood's forward 50. No umpire saw that was high. Surely the goal umpire saw it. Again, I'm not complaining, but yeah. Crows are giving up 3 shots in 1 minute. Look, we got to keep the faith, all right? They've survived this long. There's 3:42 to go. Maybe it's my fault it's so close. As soon as I went live, Collingwood scored their first goal. So if the Crows lose, you can blame me for jinxing it. Minutes 30 to go. This atmosphere is amazing. I'm glad I woke up for this. This is a game. So just be a ball up. Just keep it there, Adelaide. It's fake. Pies will win. There's no doubt. I don't know what you're trying to do here, Musk. Maybe you're trying to jinx it. Maybe you're just accepting defeat. So, expect disappointment. That way you can never be disappointed. Maybe that's what you're going for. I don't know. But I'm keeping the faith. Oh, noble. It's 1 point. It's 1 point. This definitely would have been requested. This would have been requested if I didn't react to this live. 1 point. Ah! I swear the Crows have had 1 shot on goal the whole quarter. They've had a few set shots. None of them came to anything. Apart from the goal they scored at the very start. They're not in front, Mars. Relax. The Crows have been ahead the entire bloody game. Don't tell me they're losing it now. Turn on camera to live last 2 minutes. Nah, I think I'm good. We'll keep the streaming exclusive for this game. Someone can do it anyway. They can see the last 2 minutes now. Whoever wants to make a clip out of it. Well, last 2 minutes 42. Dacos out on the full. Almost level. This is all Collingwood. Adelaide aren't doing anything. Do something. You know that meme where there's like a guy with a stick trying to move the bin? Do something. Yeah, that's what this is. Do something. My word. How do people support the Crows? It just seems like constant pain. They've not done anything since '98. Oh my days. How much time? 2:04. 2:04. But it's all Collingwood. What are you doing? Behind, it's level 154! No! No! Oh my days, the Crows have choked this. They can't defend the lead anymore, they haven't got a lead. At least they're not behind, but they can't just sit back and defend this. But I say this, but they can't go forward either. I can't believe me eyes. Draws are rare in the AFL. I could have two in the same season if this sticks. It's only been 7 rounds. We're not even a third of the way through the regular season yet. Hey, look, it's Sunday. Alright, let's pray. Oh my days. The Crows have to pray for something. Because they've got nothing. It's at Adelaide's end for once. Can we bring back Eddie Betts? Like, where is he? Can we get him on a quick transit over here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Magpies, Crows, why have you done this? It's a mark. It's a marks for side bottom. The Crows have bloody given this away. He's going to run down 30 seconds now with the clock. He just has to get it behind. And then the Crows have got what, like 20 seconds to get... Oh my days. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's a behind. It's a behind. That's all they need. The Crows have got 21 seconds. They have to get it forward now. Rankin, Rochelle. Nah, they Collingwood in possession. 3, 2, 1. I can't believe it. The Crows were ahead the entire bloody game. The entire bloody game. I can't believe it. Like, the Magpies were better second than definitely last quarter. Last quarter, they were all over them. But, you know, I thought Adelaide still had luck on their side. I thought, oh, they're still holding on, And then right at the end, they lose the lead, and then they lost it to 2 behinds as well. That's another thing. The Magpies hit 3 of their 5 goals in the last quarter. The Crows only hit 1 goal in the last quarter. That's pretty much the only thing they did going forward, really, that was effective. Well, I mean, the team going that way, it always wins the quarter. I can't believe that. At least Collingwood's percentages. I guess so, yeah. Is Collingwood They got a big game next week as well, haven't they? They've got they got Sydney at the MCG. Can't believe it. What a game! What a game! I'm glad I went live for this one, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that's how that's how the Crows, they held on for so long, and the Magpies still won it in the end. I'd say, especially based on the last quarter, I'd say the Magpies do actually deserve to win, but like I really thought the Crows would hold on. But look, 16 behinds, right? That says everything about the Crows today. That Rankin one in the third quarter, that really annoyed me. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what is that? Like, how? How is that even possible? Like, what's this? I was like, what? But, well. 3 win for the Pies. So the Magpies are now on 20. No, sorry, 24. Outright leaders so far. Who they got in round 9? Collingwood. GWS. They got the 2 Sydney teams next 2 rounds at home. And then Carlton the MCG. And then North Melbourne at Marvel. They're in Melbourne the next 4 rounds, Collingwood. Then they're at West Coast Optus at round 12. That's not too bad a fixture list, actually. Well, what an ending! What an ending! I can't believe my eyes. That was. I am not a Carlton fan. You gotta. They think I'm a Carlton fan. It's just it's ridiculous. No, I said accidentally. I was meant to say I don't support Carlton, and accidentally said I don't support Hawthorn. Now their conspiracy theories have gone up now. I'm a Hawk, not a Blue. You gotta relax. I say it's Hawthorn Melbourne in 2 rounds. Can you go easy on us? Like, can I ask like a favor? Can you like go a little? Just take it easy. Just let us have like a 50-point head start. You'll still win the game because we're that bad. But at least we can get like a better percentage. We are 17th right now because West Coast has been getting smashed more, so that's nice. That's the spoon decider. Hawthorn West Coast. When's that? Let me check this. When's Hawthorn West Coast? That is the spoon decider. When's Hawthorn West Coast? Oh, he's in round 10. In Tasmania. That's huge. That's huge. It's more proof he didn't sing the Melbourne song. What? I'm a Hawks fan. What are you talking about? You got to relax yourself. You got to calm down. Well, that'll be it for the stream. Thanks to everyone who turned out. Let me go through the names actually, because I've done that last stream. AFL legend, Mars McGee. I'm aware not everyone comments, but don't worry. I'll thank you as well, even though I don't know your names. The playlist guy, Mr. Flying Pies. I bet he's happy about today. Thomas Footy, Richmond fan, who blamed the umpires, even though they lost by like 27 points. Ross Strangio, I don't know, sorry. If that's your actual name, I apologise. I don't mean to take the mickey. 69420 meme number, I'm sure that's not actually your name. Game Geek, I said Moss McGee, right, I think. Luke, and Kat as well. Anyone else I missed? There's got to be someone else I missed. Unless that's everyone. Did I say Luke? I think I said Luke. And Epic Indian, who turned up. So thank you to everyone for commenting and watching, and everyone who watched who didn't comment, thank you to you all as well. I'm glad I went live for this, because it might be gamed around in terms of the ending anyway. Not in terms of how many scoring shots they were. But yeah, there we go. I look forward to hopefully being live next week. I would have done more this week, to be fair. I woke up early enough, but I did work overtime, so that is why. But I see Carlton Brisbane is on Friday, the Friday night game. Hawthorn on the night game on Saturday. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, this is your boy Dab. When's Hawthorn Carlton? That's a good question. Let's see who. St Kilda, Port Adelaide, Brisbane in a row. Great. Gold Coast. We've got Carlton after Gold Coast, round 16. Then we've got the Giants straight after that. That's quite interesting. And then North. We've got North and the Giants, round 17 and 18. Anyway, yeah, I shall see you all later. Alligators, even though... Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Even though Australia has crocodiles, not alligators. I'll see you... I muted the mic at the wrong time. I'll see you guys later, and hopefully I'll be live. I mean, I'm going to do a tipping video, actually. So I'll be back in a little bit. And then later on today, I'll be streaming F1. But yeah, I shall see you all. This was definitely worth reacting to. Goodbye.